Welcome to the Taylor
Podcast number
Training
2.
live stream podcast. Second week running, which is a bloody good run for us. Here with Bobby Singh, Richard Taylor, fitness expert,
Local fitness expert.
local Chatswood fitness expert. Bobby, how was this morning?
Yeah,
How'd you go? Did you pump them?
Morning was
this
good.
morning?
Yeah, seen 9 clients one after the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, exhausted. Filled up with all these positive gains and positive energy. Yeah, it was awesome.
Had you how was you had a couple of interesting clients this morning.
Yep.
You had someone, she broke her arm
Yeah, she did.
on Friday.
On Friday.
And so that was quite a challenge.
Quite a challenge.
How'd you go with that?
Yeah, so we modified exercise, still keeping the pressure on the muscle group we should try to achieve, but just modified so it doesn't come the pressure on the arm. So just modified according to worked around the injuries. That's what we.
What did you do?
specialize in. Yeah, so she was. So the plan was to do a lot of single arm deadlifts.
Yeah.
But she won't able to hold the kettlebell.
Yeah.
So all we did, we just modified so she can do
Yeah.
kettlebell and just do a
Yeah.
squatting.
Cool.
Yeah, so she
There's plenty you can do.
heaps of exercises.
Yeah, because I had the day before I had
Yep.
a guy come in, and he was in a car crash actually, about 8 weeks ago,
Yep.
and he was concerned about coming back to the gym, and everyone
Yep.
said, "Oh, you can't lift weights." Well, I'm like, we don't have to lift weights.
Have to lift weight,
There's
yeah,
so many
yeah.
bloody things we can do.
Do with the
I
body
said,
weight,
I
yeah.
promise you, I will make you strong, and you will not pick up a weight
Pick up a weight.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then he came in, he was a little bit hesitant and reluctant, and
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, do this couple of exercises, and
Yeah.
he was within 30 seconds he was
He
burning. He was like,
burning,
oh,
yeah.
okay. I'm like, any neck
Yeah.
pain? He's like, no.
Yeah.
Leg pain? Yeah.
It's amazing that how we can change the exercise. Not, as you said, it's not always how heavy you can lift.
No.
It's you can play with your body, do body weights.
Yeah, there's so many options.
So many, yeah.
And so with the back to the broken arm, because it's
arm.
like so many people have
Yep.
an injured limb,
Yep.
and they want to know how to
rehab,
how to
fix
work
it.
around
Yep,
it.
yep.
What I suggested was the kettlebell.
Yep.
So keeping this arm free. Have I got? Oh yeah.
You in the camera.
Single, yeah.
Yep.
Single kettlebell.
Yep.
Just squatting down.
Yep.
And then slow eccentric.
Slowly
Obviously,
eccentric,
this is
yep.
going to be. This is 7.5 kilos.
Yep.
So it's not going to compare to like a barb.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm nowhere near this. It's not going to compare to a barbell, but it's if you slow down the eccentric, slow down the down phase and
Yep.
pause, you get a really good workout.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
That's a great tip from King Richard himself.
Oh yeah. What do you do for yourself, Bobby? What's your secret weapon for strength training?
Oh, the secret weapon for the strength, as we all know, the basic strength training is always weights.
Yeah.
For building a proper form, proper strength, the 3 main lifts, squats, deadlift, and the pressing. I believe everyone should do it. It's not just you're gonna build muscle and look like a bodybuilder, but this is just something which everyone can stay fit with. So that's a must do to keep injuries free.
Yeah.
Longevity of your of the muscles.
Yeah.
And just general fitness. That these 3 exercises should be, I would say, incorporated.
Yeah.
In the
What you've got a shoulder injury? It's
Yeah,
old. Is
so
it
now
current?
It's healing. It's I would say about 95% pain free.
Yeah.
but
90 still
94,
pain.
Yeah, still pain.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think once you have it, you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't go 100% back, but I think you can just work around it or manage it.
Yeah.
I think same as yours. You got a bad knee
one of it, bad everything. It's
Bad
hip
everything,
actually. That's
yeah.
not going away.
It's not,
I
yeah.
know that. I have high hopes for my shoulder.
Yep.
That I can repair it.
Yep.
And the shoulders a structure where you can if you develop the muscles around it,
you can
you can keep
stabilize
it
it.
nice and
Yep.
stable. Hip,
hip is-
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's. Well, deadlifts
but-
have always been fine.
Yep.
I did a lunge in my XFit
Yep.
class
Yeah,
last
Week?
no, it was yesterday actually, and it's
Yesterday.
like I know that lunges
Might
are
gonna
going
hurt a
to
bit,
they're going to
with
cause some
taxing on
pain.
your-
And but I did them anyway.
Yep.
And I had to take Nurofen at midnight
Wow.
last night. I was
Yeah.
like, nah, I can't get to
Just
sleep.
one little thing flares up. It's like a chain,
Yeah.
just flares up the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I did was so it was all AC joint inflammation, and AC
Yeah.
joint is more towards your front part. So stopping the front exercise and focus more on the rounding muscle, which is your trap and the rhomboids, the back muscles, to hold them back in position. So
Yeah.
so making them stronger, they lift your posture upright.
Yeah.
And that takes the pain, extra pressure off the joint.
Yeah, definitely.
I worked on that for
I've got to do-
three
yeah.
and a half years. So basically, I won't focus more on the front delts because they get worked out anyways.
Yeah.
Doing more posterior
Yeah,
chain
yeah.
exercises.
Yeah.
As you said, if you do twice posterior chain as much as front, you will stay injury free.
Yeah, it's it's pretty good general rule.
Yeah.
Work your back
More
at
back.
least the same amount, if not
If
twice
not
as
twice,
much.
yep.
If you've got like injuries or pain in your
Yeah, I found out
shoulders
working
and
more at the
stuff.
back, working more at the back. It's really
Yeah,
helped.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So when it comes to building strength and building muscle,
Yep.
what do you do in terms of rep ranges? What do you find is
So with in terms of because the shoulder was so bad for many years, so I haven't focused much on strength building training. So I was more focused towards 12 to 15 rep ranges, so which would be a lightweight. But you need both. You need to change your workout routine, and your workout routine must be geared toward your goals. But if your goal is to build a lean muscle, so it would have exercises which focusing on a strength, and then it would have exercises that focus on isolation.
yeah.
Yep. So the best strength, you gotta build muscle in both phases. Either you're lifting heavy and low rep ranges, or lifting lighter and more. The muscle gonna build because muscle gonna get destroyed in that phase.
Yeah.
But to get your strength, basically, 5 to 7 rep ranges for the strength.
Yeah.
For the strength gains, and 12 to 15 hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy, muscle build.
More definition.
Yeah.
Or if you're any weak point area, if you want to develop, you focus that on with that kind of a rep ranges.
The higher. Oh, you mean if you want to sculpt a certain part of your
Exactly,
body,
that's the word.
you
Yeah,
use higher rep ranges.
Higher rep
Yeah,
ranges.
cool.
Yep.
That's good. What do I do? I've done everything.
Everything,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've done.
You've been in the
I've
game
done.
for
I've
many,
done
many years.
every single rep range, and I
Yeah.
can't decide which one
One
I
max.
think is more beneficial.
Yeah.
I think they all if the more variety you accumulate over the
exactly.
years,
Yep.
the better result you get.
You're gonna get,
so. Yeah, you can say 6 to 8,
6 to
the golden rep range,
Yeah.
but it's nothing without the
Without
12 to 15,
12 to 15.
and it's nothing if
Yeah,
you're
you
not.
need a variety.
Yeah.
Definitely variety. You can't eat chicken and broccoli every day.
Yeah.
Just can't. Yeah, you will get bored.
Um,
And is that true that if you're doing a same exercise, like not same exercise, but same regimen, like if someone goes into the gym and just focus on strength, any exercise he would just do 5 to 6 rep ranges. Is there anything that he won't develop? Is he missing anything? The person is missing anything?
Depends what their goals are. So
Okay.
obviously they'd be missing muscular endurance,
Yeah,
the ability
exactly.
to
Yep.
repeat the exercise
Exercise.
for a longer period of time.
Yep.
And but no, if in terms of building muscle,
Yep.
I think the strength accumulation curve, like your ability to build
To
strength
build the
and
strength,
build muscle,
endurance, yeah.
will slow down,
Yeah.
and then they would benefit from a different rep range.
Rep range, yeah. Shock a body a little
Yeah,
bit, change.
yeah.
Do a bit something different.
And then obviously variety and motivation comes into
Yep.
it. Like that's a big part of the whole thing, because you're not working out for 8 weeks. You don't like build your perfect body in 8 weeks. It takes a year, so you've got to like stay motivated,
Exactly.
figure out ways to keep it all interesting. You
What,
got to do.
They were so sorry to cut you, but they were,
Yeah.
as you said, motivate. What 3 things you keep people, you will tell people to keep themselves motivated? You made a short video, and I think that's a very beneficial video.
Oh,
3 things to
yeah,
motivate.
that came out my butt. That was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I
but
can't even remember.
Yeah.
One
But
was
it came out from the butt, but it didn't stink.
yeah.
It was cool.
Financial incentive.
Exactly,
Because
yeah.
we're just looking at like what things that motivate people.
Yeah.
So financial incentive.
Yeah. Small amount of money, or you go big bet, hardcore.
Well, I would say that the larger the bet, the more likely you
More
are to
likely you're gonna
compete.
go, yeah.
But nah, go big bet.
Big bet,
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck it. Because
Put
if
your
you
house on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you the more it depends how much you value the result you get at the end.
Yeah.
So if you get close to your result, and that's worth $1,000 to you,
just put the 1,000 back in.
fuck a good result, like
Yeah.
significant change in your
Yeah.
body should be to most people would be worth
Exactly.
$1,000. People blow $1,000 on like
Shoes
I don't know
and
what
freaking
shoes.
toilet papers.
Yeezys. Have you
Easy. They're more than 1,000.
Are they?
Yeah, I heard from someone. It's more
Oh
than
my
1,000.
God.
Come on.
Yeah.
And there was the other 2. So financial incentives.
Can't remember.
The other one was writing in your diary.
Oh, of course, yeah. So 3 times more likely to commit to a workout
Commit to a
if you are, if you'd actually written it.
And you look at every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So writing and whatever the other one is, was the other one. Yeah.
What was the third one? But that was good. But
I
that
have to
just
look.
came out. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was good. Yeah, it was really. I think that makes sense.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and what do you want to talk about the benefits of exercising,
Strength training?
strength training? What the benefits? Because every time people say, "Oh, I don't want to do strength. I don't want to look like a bodybuilder."
Yeah.
So let's bust a myth that why it's needed. Everyone need it, but you're not guaranteed that you won't look like a bodybuilder.
So I'm gonna go straight to one because I don't want to forget it because
Yeah,
things just come in and
Come
out of
and
my
go.
brain.
Yeah.
So the neurological
Yep.
effects, the neurological benefits, and especially in older age.
Yep.
The reason I say that is remember working at Mr. Vitamins,
Yep.
and you'll see these older dudes come upstairs,
Yep.
into the bodybuilding section. They're a little bit thicker. But one thing I noticed about them
Yep.
is how sharp they all were, like these old dudes who are into fitness and had built strength. And obviously this is anecdotal,
Yep.
but it is stark, the difference between someone's like mental, their ability to like process information and their amount of muscle they've got
Exactly.
on their body.
Yep.
Do you remember?
Definitely.
Do you know there's this little old guy, who comes in and he's obsessed with bodybuilding. He just doesn't shut up about it.
With the beard.
No. This is some
Okay,
other guy, and
okay.
he's from Maroubra or something, and like he talks too much. But whatever. But he's so sharp and so with it, and he he pumps his weights. He's 80, 85, something like that.
85.
Yeah, pumps the weights.
So that shows clearly. That shows.
Well, yeah. I think there's a link between. There is a link
There is a link,
that has
definitely.
been discovered through research, but you can see it.
See it, yeah. I would like to add that the condition sarcopenia.
Yeah.
The condition is now linked to how the body lose skeletal muscle very fast, and you really don't want. No one wants to lose muscle because when someone say muscle, that people relate directly to a bodybuilding muscle looks balloon and looks fluffy. Not like that. So muscle is basically we all have them. Without them, you can't survive. So sarcopenia in the condition, the body starts to eat the muscles. The research have shown that if anyone is taking 2 to 3 days of strength training a week,
Yep.
it can slow down or it can also reverse the condition,
Yeah.
sarcopenia. So
Yeah.
that's how beneficial it is. Now the doctors started to recommend the strength training to the people who have the heart diseases.
Yeah.
So in US, after a heart attack,
Mm.
after a second heart attack, when the things go severe, the doctors now
Yeah.
started to recommend any form of strength training after the 4th week
Mm.
to get that heart muscle stronger.
Really?
Yep.
Um,
Yep. Lot of scientific data behind. Even
Yeah.
dementia, people start to lose brain cells.
Yeah.
Even that have shown that how the strength training or any form of resistant exercises
Yeah.
can make that
Yeah.
that slower.
And we're talking with specifically resistance training, or
Specifically
yeah.
any kind of a weight training where you
Yeah.
lift,
Yeah.
where your blood starts to pump, where your heart have to contract more, anything where your lungs have to take more oxygen in,
Yeah.
any sort of in that environment, the body becomes very fit.
Mm. That's cool.
Yeah.
So much like reason,
And so many benefits too.
benefits,
Yeah, especially
metabolism boosting,
exactly.
feel
Yeah.
better, look better.
Look better, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then indirectly,
Probably feel more energetic.
yeah, and then
as
more
well.
confidence boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go on the beach, look naked, all good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what we all do it for,
That's
isn't it?
Yeah.
People
yeah.
say, people come and say, give me all these bloody
Fat
bullshit goals. They're like, oh, I want to
lose
you know,
weight in 2 days.
yeah, no, they're when I say, hey, why do you want to? Oh, so what are your goals?
What your goals
I want to reduce my body fat and build muscle. I'm like, oh, so why is there a
What-
particular reason why you want to do it? They give some bullshit response about like
What's
they-
the most bullshit response?
well, I think the ones where they say, oh, I want to age well, I want to prevent sarcopenia. I'm like, bullshit. You want to look better. You want to
Yeah.
feel better about yourself. You want to go to the beach and
exactly.
people look at you and you look
Yeah.
sexy.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, don't sell me that bullshit. That does not keep you up at night. The
Yeah.
fact that you're possibly going to going to reduce your muscle mass at an older age. Nah.
Nah. Yeah. They hide. They want to feel. They want to look good. They want to feel good. But
Yeah.
the way they want to pitch that
Yeah.
goal to you, they
Yeah.
might not feel comfortable by saying, "Oh, I
Of
want to look
course.
good on the beach. I want to take my shirt off. I want to
Yeah.
look good."
I bet, yeah. Let them
Let them.
say that because
As long as that's keep them motivated.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. You want to look good. Look good.
But you have to find what motivates them.
Yeah.
If you're working with like goals that aren't true to how they feel
they're not
inside,
realistic, nah,
then you won't really understand your client and
Yeah,
be
yeah.
able to like motivate them to do their best.
Nah, definitely. That's 100%. You
Yeah.
understand your client's needs.
Yeah.
That's why we're here for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's awesome. That's cool.
So strength training for beginners. Let's do it. We've talked shit for 18 minutes already.
Yep, easy.
So where do these people start if they want to do, if they know they want to change their body and
Yep.
they've decided that a strength or resistance training program
Yep.
is their best, what would they'd like to do now. Let's start with the exercise selection. What exercises should they do? The average person, they've just started.
Yep.
What would they? What exercises?
So if the average person never have done any workout, so first of all,
never done strength training.
Yep,
Probably
yep.
been active before,
Inactive,
but
yep,
not
yep.
strength training.
First of all, definitely we'll get them in our tailored training. First of all, the main important thing is we need to make sure that posture is correct. Every exercise is being performed because that's the key of everything.
Yeah.
The basic exercises will be definitely to work on the lower body parts, so specifically for the legs and the back. That will be to get that strengthen up. And definitely the lightweight squats to start with. Once they build up to it.
Yeah.
So the basic lift will be, as I said, a deadlift will be there, squats will be there, and the pressing will be there.
Yeah.
And we will build the whole workout around those lifts.
Yeah.
So in the future, they move pain free.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't and they don't build one area stronger than the other area. So so the balancing is very important. Yeah. So
Cool.
basically 3 main lifts, I would
Yep.
say. Yeah, always gonna be there.
Okay.
But
What?
variations of them
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. So you could start with definitely. Doesn't matter what type of equipment. Anything dumbbell based is probably a great place to start. Grab a dumbbell, do a basic squat, do a basic move away from your body, and do a basic row. They're probably the three the three exercises that you'd start with, and work on barbells. Barbells are pretty glamorous because it's been like it's idolized in the fitness industry at the moment. People are using barbells to do their squats. There's all these memes and jokes about squats and deadlifts and all that stuff. And I tell you, most people, even bloody fitness models with 50k followers could get a fantastic workout doing a really basic goblet squat. They don't need to be doing barbell deadlifts, and they'd probably benefit more from doing some of the basic exercises. Very, very simple dumbbell squat is probably the first exercise to start with. Obviously, if you've got knee pain or any of that,
then you can work around it.
Work around it. Yeah. In terms of rep ranges, is there a specific rep range for
at least to feel the muscle? That muscle is doing some work. For the beginners, 10 to 12. To start with, and then as they get comfortable, then their goals will change. So the goals might go, okay, I want to build more strength, or I want to build more muscle. So according to that, then the training program will be geared up. But for the beginning, just to get every single muscle worked out, that would be I think would be a good rep ranges.
Differences between programming for men and women. Do you think there's a requirement? Just in the rep range parameter, is there a and if they have the same goals, which is maybe lose body fat, build some. Okay, no, we'll call it lose body fat, maintain muscle, like not become a bodybuilder. So that's the goal.
Because there's a lot of stigma around it, saying, gotta get bulky or
So say you've got a man and a woman of the same goals. Would you give them the same or different rep ranges to begin?
Rep ranges, in my opinion, the rep ranges can still be the same. It all comes down to the endurance and the strength they have. So if according to the science, if you do between 12 to 15 rep ranges, that much more for your endurance. Okay, so female can go up to that ranges as well. So the difference will be at what time, at what rep range, their muscle will contract or their muscle will respond to the exercise. I don't think so there would be any different in the rep ranges. But the growth of the muscle will be different compared to the guys or to the girls. It will all come down to the hormones and all that. Right. But I don't think so there would be a difference in rep ranges.
So hormonal response may affect the outcome. But the rep range would be the same. 10 to 12, 8 to 12, whatever it is.
For the strength, for the endurance, and for the strength gains. 6 to 7.
Okay.
Do you think that?
So you'd start with, that's what I agree. So we're doing resistance training. They're a man and or they're a woman. They're going to do a squat to start with. They're going to do 8 to 12 reps of this squat. And how many sets would they do of this squat?
Squat, I would say stick to at least minimum 4. Because
4 sets of squat?
Because there's a lot of exercises, they say 3 sets, but I think the 4 will be to get the best out of it.
Okay. Include how many warm-ups? 4 working sets or 4?
So 4 working sets, and to start with at least 2 warm-up sets.
Okay.
Just to stay away from injuries and get the full blood in the muscle.
So we're doing 4 sets of 10 to 12. Dumbbell squats, and how are they going to feel? they expect to feel at the end of the, because that's what I guess that's the point which defines how the intensity of it, the last few reps. How should they feel at the end of the?
So at the end of the workout, they will definitely feel. So the squats are basically the front dominant, so quads. So they will definitely feel a lot of burning sensation. They will feel they might feel that it's cramping up. It might feel that there is a twitching because you have just worked out on that muscle. But once your body get used to that, you won't feel much pain in that rep range, in that weight. So then the weight and intensity can go up.
Okay.
But you would, any muscle group you work out,
you
would definitely feel the burning in that muscle because you just trained that muscle.
How do you choose the weight? How do they select the weight to do this squat?
For first time?
First time,
yep. So first time, always keep your ego outside. You don't have to worry about go heavy. Take a smallest weight, might be 4 kilo or 5 kilo dumbbell. Get your posture correct and see how many reps you can do. I'm pretty sure there's a strong girls out there, strong guys out there that can do more. So based on that, work it out that how much weight I need to hit 12 reps,
right?
Or to hit 15 reps,
and
then work accordingly. And once you start doing 4 sets of 12 reps, then you can increase the weight.
Okay, so you find a weight that you can do. How many reps of 12 reps?
To start with, to 12 to 15 reps,
So you can do 12 to 15. So you should be able to do 12 to 15 reps of it, and then do 4 sets of 12.
And then if you can still do 4th set with a full proper rep range, then I think it's a time to increase a bit of weight.
Which brings me to another thing. How often should you increase the weight? How often should you make it heavier? And how heavy should you make it each time you do it?
If you want to see something based on the science, so there's a not much research, but there is a bit of research. Our goal is to keep people away from injuries. So as long as the form is not getting compromised, every 2 to 3 weeks you can add a bit of weight, rather than not compromising your form whatsoever. And if you start to feel that it's not comfortable, and if you cannot perform that weight by yourself, don't add weight yet, because there is sometimes you don't have a spotter to spot you, and if you're gonna overload,
you're too nice. I'm very aggressive with my progression.
Progression, definitely, but I would say 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, and see, as long as the rep ranges are fine, they're not burning out too much. Add a weight and just go a little bit like 5 kilos, 4 kilos.
Cool. How many exercises per workout? Beginner. How many?
Beginner per workout or per body part?
Per workout.
Per workout, about 6 exercises.
6 exercises.
Every exercise will be 4 sets.
3 to 4 sets.
4 sets, 10 to 12 reps.
So 6, 12, 18, 24 sets per workout, which that's a healthy workout.
That's a bloody hardcore
workout. So you do a squat, a press, another press, maybe. Go that way. That way.
With a kettlebell, you can do that. Or dumbbell,
go that way.
So you mean the per workout? You would say for example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So different. If the person is just doing, focusing on chest. So five exercises, 5 different exercises.
On the chest.
On the chest.
They're beginners.
5 exercises. Go lightweight, 1 incline, 1 flat, to get the whole range of motion. And there's some flies. Couple of dumbbell flies.
What about full body versus splits?
If you're doing full body workout, so your quads can be a nice two exercises. Hemis can be a couple there. Back can be 2, and you don't have to push too much on the shoulder because you're already gonna get workout of shoulder. 1 shoulder, 1 chest. That's a full body, and add some core with it. So keep it short, about 1 hour. I think you can get it done.
Cool.
Easy.
What else? Do they know what a full workout is?
So yeah, do they know?
I think so.
Once they start your gym, definitely they're gonna know.
So full body workout, squat, press that way, all using dumbbells, press this way, pull this
that way.
do 8 to 12 reps, do 3 to 4 sets per body part.
Body part, yep.
You should feel that the workout goes for about you should feel about a 6 or a 7 out of 10 in terms of intensity approaching the end of each set, and you should rest adequate amount of rest, at least to start with.
Yep.
We work on.
Would you say a minute or minute and a half?
So
Beginners.
you probably
1 minute?
start off with the 60 seconds, and if you found that one particular set was a bit too difficult, then you'd stretch it out to 90 seconds or 120 seconds. The drawback of a long rest time is that you're in the gym much longer. And you don't want it to drag out. You're there to do a job, and then you're off to do one of the billion other things on your task list for that day.
Things.
All the other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? I think that's a pretty good overview of someone who wants to
just want to get a feel of it. How it feels.
Get a feel of it. I'd probably stress that not overexerting yourself.
Yep.
Being a 6 or a 7, maximum feeling an 8 out of 10 during the workout would be how you should feel, because there's always room for improvement and to increase the intensity of it. Yeah.
I think that's awesome. I
Cool.
think we basically covered.
Yeah.
What do you want to cover next time?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Basic nutrition or something.
Basic
nutrition.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so much. Cool. Take care.
Thank you. Put me on a spot, brother. You put me on a spot.
Yeah.